Listen carefully.
The worst of us, in fact, are the radicals and artists. All too often, we revolutionaries expend our efforts thinking and talking about a revolution that is to come, rather than concentrating on making revolution in the present tense. We're so used to thinking in terms of production that even when we try to make life into something immediate and exciting, we still end up centering our efforts around an event in the future. And like factory supervisors, we worry more about our productivity, the number of new believers recruited, the progress of the cause, etc., than about how we and our fellow human beings are feeling and living. Artists suffer from this tendency most of all, for their vocation itself depends on making products out of the raw material of real-life experience. There is something of the capitalist lust for domination in the way that artists mold their emotions and experiences into forms of their own making through the act of expression. For the expression of feelings and sensations, unique and unfathomable as they are, always consist of a kind of simplification. It isn't enough for the artist to just experience and appreciate life as it really is. She comes to cannibalize her life for what is really a career, a series of products outside herself, even adjusting her life for her career's sake. Worse, she may find that she cannot make love on a rooftop at daybreak without planning for the excellent scene for her novel, Excrement This Will Make For. Certainly, excretion is a healthy and necessary function of the soul as well as the body, and there is a place for art in our lives as a way to pour feeling back into the world when the heart is full to overflowing. But if you keep trying to do it after it is unnecessary, you eventually force out your heart and the rest of your insides. Remember the fairy tale of the goose and the golden egg? We must put life and experience first. We must meet the world with only this in mind, as fresh and innocent as when we were children, with no intentions to cannibalize, categorize, organize, or simplify the profound infinities of our experiences. Otherwise, we will miss what is most vital, most beautiful, most immediate in this world. In our search for things that can be pressed flat and preserved, quote, for all time, imagination should be used first and foremost to transform everyday reality, not just to make symbolic representations of it. How many exciting novels could be written about the sorts of lives that most of us lead these days anyway? Let us make living our art, rather than seeking to make mere art out of our lives. Let's stop making history. We're also obsessed with making a mark, and start living. That would be a real revolution.